As a cultural institution, we are so much impressed with the setting, especially to do with Elgon Festival. I think you are aware that Bugisu is a home of culture, and where it is marked as a home of culture, we have all the collections of all the ethnicities in Bugisu and more so Mbale city, and this is our sitting room culturally. Kukamasaba wasalama mungu ya niwanale aro wanale shifo shino nganiyo idiro ibusa bamasaba bosi tanani bahali bamasaba ta era when it comes to Elgon Festival market events showcase, it is a conduit through which we see ourselves in terms of culture, and for the artists, you are the mirrors in the society. They say when the Sultan of Zanzibar plays his flute, people at the coast dance. And for you, when you communicate from wherever and then make us understand what you're talking about, we share and jubilate with you. So it pays a lot to have artists. And as I said, art is a mirror in society. And for us as elders who have lived long to see this, especially myself, I give testimony that actually the transformation comes as a result of artists. You articulate and project on behalf of others, however few you are. So we are so much impressed with you. And you know, professionally, you are trained, but more so, you are talented. So for me, as an old man, they say the voice of an old woman is better than a parlor. I see you with all the impression that you speak for society, and artists are a conduit through which society benefits in terms of culture and heritage. Thank you.
As a senior public relations officer, and also part of the coordination team for the Elgon Festival. We are glad that Mbale City is part of this as we promote our city. We have the coordination team of Elgon Festival. We have the representation of the traditional institution of Bugisu. We have the artists in the house from Mbale, those people who make Mbale, and I think who make the Elgon Festival what it is. On behalf of the organization and on behalf of Mbale City, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you this evening. We don't take your coming here for granted because you could have had so many other important things to do. But for the importance you attach to Mbale and its growth, you have abandoned them and you're all here. We say thank you and I will say you are welcome. I'm going to tell you why Mbale City chose to partner up with the Elgon Festival, because what it makes is you are just a symbol of a small population. But if any one of you took a bottle of soda here today, you will leave the sales of Elgon Museum much bigger than you got them. But if you can imagine that the few of you could make a difference in Elgon Museum, what about the populations that you are speaking to and you are appealing to come? To the general population of Mbale, to the business community in Mbale, to the hotel industry in Mbale, to the entertainment industry in general in Mbale. So for us as Mbale City, we pride with those who attract populations and the numbers in the city, because it is the numbers that create demand, and where there is demand, there is need for supply, and for some of us done some bit of economics, where there is a demand and a supply, there is a price, and where there is a price, there is an earning to a particular person involved. And for us, in terms of local economic development as a city, we pride in having you as the young talent in Mbale and whatever you're organizing. So the purpose that you see all these people here are showing us what it means, how important it is that we have a weekend filled with fun all the time. Remember, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are all programmed and all is set for entertainment in Mbale. I do not want to take up a lot of this, but one of the things that I need to do here now is I want to have, what does it make to you as artists in Mbale when we get a festival like this that is putting together people to come and I show them their talent? I'll put this Max Cartel and then you'll be beefed up with the team you have there. Shina shikile fefenge fefa bimbi be Mumbai abali kurambira imbali shakusanyusa kuba nakurugo shinunga Elgon Festival.
Yo kasituulira kagambo nipe first manyuti niyo oyo chena kuba ni festival nga ichi na Mumbale chilini chesi chikwongerako nga abana mwenya chikwongera kwazi ni kwifenga batu kututumuka kumanyiwa na bindi busa so isenga umutu ikisanyukira eranga na kibeho kiwagira so that wambanisira adwena kwage saluma saba. Thank you. Ask God no fear.
No fear akanihire bana mwenye be munana be Mumbale has spoken on behalf of the artists, and one thing is it gives everybody hope that you begin appreciating your own and promoting your own. I want to get back to the elders.
Organization. As Uganda Wildlife Authority, the custodians of all wildlife in Uganda, we have different departments, and all those departments do their best to make sure that everything is safe. I'm happy that you are among the people that have ever summited the second highest mountain in Uganda, and that is Mount Elgon. Back to the issue of the black and white colobus monkeys. The person talking to you here, to me, even if you cut a tree, the way it is breathing, that is the same way we cry. So, first of all, the black and white colobus monkey, it takes around 5 to 6 months to give birth. So if you kill one, you are taking the country back. And actually, the black and white colobus, from him to the Bamasava, it could be even as a monument, that black and white. It is there, it is not in extinction. I know we read a lot on internet. There is a guy I read about the red-tailed monkey. Someone wrote on internet that it is in extinction. Yet may I see it daily, and we monitor. We know even the number in Mount Elgon. So what we have done, we do community conservation educations, we do school outreach. You have seen most people are our witnesses. We have reached schools in Soronko, in Bududa, in Sebei, everywhere we are there. Then on the other hand, the organization, we have what we call privatization. We also look, I see Mbale creatives, we also look for those creative people or companies that can come up with the idea of the artificial attire that can be used. So send in your how can I say, send in your ideas to the organization. You never know, you can be an investor and we take you on board. So as well as the organization, we are also carrying out research from other countries. You know, like other countries, they have these carnivores, like in Brazil. Those ostrich feathers that you see, you come on board, maybe you can get a permit and we give you the authority, then you start keeping these black and white colobus and you do business. And how business? People will come to see. Then after, when they met, they give back. You can even bring back more to us, the organization, and we pay you again because you are giving us from your effort, although we gave you the license. So people with that idea, with those ideas, you can come on board. How well can we develop the artificial? As well, organization, we are carrying on with research. So from the Inzu, that one we condemn it, and there is a law. once you are caught trading, killing, or participating or transporting any wildlife species, either one of the two or both, one, life imprisonment, two, paying 20 billion Ugandan shillings, or both. And you know what? Some of our staff, they are facing that. They are in prison. I'm putting on uniform today. Tomorrow, if I'm caught doing the same, no one is above the law. So let's be vigilant on that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kutosi. And we thank everyone who managed to come today for this press conference. I'll talk a bit about the program, and I'm also going to talk about the involvement of creatives and artists in this festival, because it's one of the things that we're really trying to push out there. We want to show the world how creative Mbale is, how talented our artists are, and it's one of the biggest goals. So we're giving our artists opportunity to rub their shoulders with all these international artists and things like that. So it's going to be a weekend filled with a lot of entertainment, a lot of creativity, a lot of art, a lot of food, and a lot of entertainment. Yeah. So we're starting on Thursday. Thursday is going to be like our Kasiki, and then the first day, which is Shisharu. We also call it, we're calling it the Bamasawa night, because we realize that us being the Bamasawa, we need to show everyone who is coming our culture first before we experience everybody's culture. So the first day is mostly going to be all about us, all about our artists, our food, dance, and all that. So let's be around, let's support our artists, let's support our creatives. There's a lot that you're going to see that is all made from Mbale mostly. So let's be around, let's support these artists and the creatives. So the first day of the program is the Bamasawa night. Like I told you, we're going to have a fashion show, which is going to be showcasing mostly our attires. So the first day you really need to come styled and dressed to your best, because we're showing our culture and our style. Yeah. The second day is when we have the parade, and it's an international night because we have artists from all around these ethnicities that are going to perform on that day. We have artists from Kenya, we have artists from Germany, and the main artist is Joshua Baraka. So it's going to be a fun-filled day. You can't miss that first day, with the highlight being the cultural parade, which starts as early as 8 a.m. You guys need to really dress up for this cultural parade. Whoever doesn't have an outfit, you can contact some of the creatives. They can make you something cultural, they can give you a cultural feel, but we want to show how deeply cultural we are in this city, and that we're really the city of culture. The last day is going to be a close down, and we have an international DJ also who's going to be around on that day, with DJ Roger. We're also going to have a live set on that day, the last day. We'll have a nice live music set, then after that we have a DJ closing it off. So it's going to be a fun-filled weekend starting Thursday. We have teams from Germany and all other places who are arriving as early as third, and our music is going to be here from, actually tomorrow the sound system is going to come here, and there's going to be a lot of preparation starting today moving forward. The creatives are creating their best, they're trying to show you whatever they're going to, whatever they have really. So it's going to be a fun-filled weekend with creativity, art, and entertainment. I think that's all I can say. We have over 30 private security, including bouncers, who are going to be here for 3 days. We really want to make sure that people are secure and we don't have any funny people doing funny things. We have also talked to the police. They are giving us FFU. We have over 20 FFU every day here, and also going to have a truck outside that is going to be standby for anyone who is causing chaos. They'll be taking him up. So security is something we're not taking for granted. It's just that the PRO had an engagement and couldn't be here to communicate all this, but security is under control.
So I'm going to talk about the different sponsors that have supported us over the years. Of course, Uganda Wildlife Authority is at the heart of all this, from inception to even conceptualizing. They were really there with us. And we had a good meeting today with them, and they said next year we're definitely making it much bigger. So we're really happy with the Uganda Wildlife Authority. We want to thank them tremendously. We also want to thank Time FM. Time FM and Ibra. I tell you, when nobody was riding with us, Time FM was just doing everything and all it can to push this festival. We're so grateful to Time FM. And I want to thank also Mbale View Hotel. Mbale View Hotel, when we didn't have any money, they said, okay, let's house all your musicians, like for free, food, everything. And that was great because the musicians felt so appreciated and happy. It's a very nice hotel, so we want to thank Mbale View Hotel for that. I want to thank Rock. Now, Rock Telecom is responsible for marketing this event in Kampala. So Rock Telecom has about 10 screens. Is it 10 screens in Kampala? So every time you move around Kampala, you'd see the festival flash. And everybody would call me and say, wow, you even go to Kampala, but that's Rock. Rock is very supportive of us, and they've really been, with us from the beginning. I talked about Mbale Creatives already. Of course, they are a lot of the ones who do all the branding and all the videos. I don't know if Fresh Director is here. Fresh shoots all our videos, and they really go viral, and they're great. Isaac King is always doing great skits about the festival. So yeah, Mbale Creatives. And then the girls, Caro and Winnie, and they do a great job with the fashion show, Afrofusion fashion show that we didn't talk about, but yeah, look out for that on Friday, I think. So they've been such a big player. Then we have Pilsner King. Pilsner King also supports the festival. They help us with the sound and stage. And there's one, is Creme Events here? Oh, we can put Creme Events. Creme Events is our sound and stage people. They really, this year they really supported us. They're giving us 1 day free, and you know how much sound and stage is for a day. So this year they said, you know what, Priscilla, let's support you guys because you're so good to us last year. So they've given us 1 night for free, which is, we really appreciate Creme Events for that. And then I was going to talk about Lemazna Beauty Lounge. Lemazna Beauty Lounge is a hair shop that's based on Aboa Road. It is a hair shop that belongs to Amuma Saba, who's based in America. And he told us this year, you know what, this year he's very passionate about the musicians of Mbale. He said, if anyone is not paid, let me know. So guaranteed that all musicians in Mbale will get paid. That is his mission. He said, you know what, the local artists, if no one has been paid, let me know. So we're really appreciative of the Lemazna Beauty Lounge. And with that, we want to thank all our sponsors. I don't know if Jeff has anything to add. Okay, so yeah, so we thank you all our sponsors, and yeah. Oh my God. Yes, so Capital FM, this is the second year they are pushing our event, and they have pushed it, to say the least. In Kampala, they give us all the time, and you know how their rate card is. They have a really expensive rate card, and they've really done their all. In Kampala, the ads are running non-stop. Jeff was there last Friday. They hosted him with Joshua Baraka, so they're really doing everything they can to popularize the event in Kampala, and so we're really grateful. This event, from its humble beginnings, is turning into something that we're so surprised by. And I want to thank the media. Oh, okay, so I want to thank all of you guys, the media, especially Bugisu. Bugisu, where are you? He's been very supportive. Ozil, all the guys who social media guys who have really pushed this event. I know I don't remember everybody, but what's this guy? Kulubya, right? And so we want to thank you guys all who have really pushed this event. Even you knew how our situation is. Sometimes Bugisu would be like, oh Priscilla, you're not pushing in any money. And I'm like, dude, this is for our city, so let's work together. So I'm really grateful to you guys. And you know, the payday is coming, you know? So we're happy and we're grateful for a collective effort. And last but not least, Mbale City. What am I talking about? Mbale City. So Mbale City is been behind, I will tell you Kutosi. Kutosi told me one time, you know, when we were so down, everybody remembers how we were just being ostracized by everybody. And Kutosi, I remember he was, and the rain had just hit us so hard. He said, you know what, Priscilla, next year we're doing this. I'm like, are you kidding me? You see what we've been through? But they really encouraged us, and he said, no, for the city we have to really push this, and we really did. And also the institution, Pakutoi, every single time I call him, even last minute, I'm like, you need to come in and do this press. And he's like, I'm there. You know, he's just so committed. And we did this event before it was Elgon Festival, it was Imbalu Culture Parade. And he was marching in the parade, sweating, and with the communities. So yeah, we want to thank you all and thank the city and thank everybody involved. And we're really grateful for pushing this little event for everybody in our city to benefit from. And I thank you all. 9 ethnicities as usual, cross-border ethnicities, Kenya and Uganda. So that's Karamojong, Teso, Japadola, Samia, Banyole, Begwere, Bamasaba. Did I leave something else? And Sabine, of course, and Sabine. So we have the counterparts from the Kenyan side coming as well. And then we have visiting ethnicities. This year, like I said, we're going to have some visiting ethnicities from Mount Kenya. We have the Chuka who will be here with us. And then we also have a Kikuyu group also, I think from Mount Kenya area as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're coming to showcase their culture. And so I'm looking forward to enjoying different recreations of the Renaissance Festival. We'll have cultural competitions where UA has sponsored about 1 million worth of prizes for the first, second, and third runner-up. And we're excited to present that to them, and we want to thank UA for always supporting the communities around the mountain and also being part of preserving the heritage of the mountain. I'll also delve into our cultural leader, Olukosi Umukuka. He's very passionate about young creatives, and he wants them to be the driver of our economy. That day he will launch officially Mbale Creative Market and get it rolling. He has plans to open in I think that plan, the 5-year plan of Uelikosi. He has plans to open 5 creative markets, and Mbale Creative Market is one of them. And this is part of Umukuka's Creative Association that he's launching in order to support the young energy, young creatives. He will also, on that day, commission the museum. Elgon Museum is over that side, but people don't even really know. They thought that once it moved here, it just evaporated into thin air. But Elgon Museum is alive and well, and he will commission the museum for the public to know and to come and learn about the culture. The young kids should come and basically, not during the festival is 18 and over, but once it's launched, they should come and learn about their culture, about the history of our people. And Mount Elgon Culture and History Museum basically has, I think, several ethnicities, not just Bamasava, that he touches on, and the history of Uganda as well. So, Uwelukosi Umukuka will also commission the Elgon Museum. I will also like to thank Mbale Creatives. I want to say that because Mbale Creatives are very passionate about the Elgon Festival. They've done a lot of work. All the work you see here, all the marketing of the event. The event is right now very well branded. It's branded around the country. And this is from the effort of the young creatives, Isaac King, Ibra, the leadership of Jeff, Winnie, the girls, everyone is so driven. The artists push the festival. I mean, I saw Shanjok do a nice skit about the festival with his cartoon character, and these are the things that are driving the economy. So I want to say a big thank you to Mbale Creatives, as well as Sironko Creatives. I don't know if there's anyone from Sironko Creatives here, but yeah, we want to thank all of you for really supporting and pushing the festival forward. I will also maybe touch on the time, or maybe Jeff will go through that. The time of the opening on the 5th is 11 a.m. So we'll open at 11, the gates will open at 11 a.m. Come through, we'll have a lot of fun stuff. We have a coffee pavilion. I know we're going to do coffee. We have the local brew station. You can learn how to brew malwa. Malwa is a very healthy drink. It's full of probiotics. It's full of, so, but people need to learn these things about their culture and just not be dismissive and understand the reason why a lot of our ancestors did what they did. It wasn't just because, there's one man who told me, if you want to take medicine for Indwasi, I don't know if you guys know what Indwasi means, but he says when you take medicine for Indwasi, you follow it up with malwa, right? Because when you take medicine for Indwasi, it kills all your good bacteria in your gut, right? And if you take malwa has the good bacteria that sit right back in. So that logic of that, these are things that we don't even care to understand. You understand? So we have to, as a community, come and learn about our ancestors and what they did, why they ate the foods they ate, and what they participated in a lot of the activities that they did. And this is what the Elgon Festival really is about, to bring back and celebrate what our ancestors were all about. So I want to thank you, and pass the mic back to you.
Masaba mwenayo kamina kasibananga maximane wakuimbira bikana bira ibiringe masaba semwabibone bigenda byaguza biringe masaba yoba masaba esena tabulira ku point bali beba masaba kuiberere mu kukane chef Elgon Festival yayitanga shira bokubande kuganda bo masaba ngabana ba masaba ukulakulanisa bunana bo masaba Ida weba mo kuvolera no madam Priscilla Mokani hane shindu mu luzungu ali kalicho ikale bintu bikali nabe bali bahawulire hona na hasengejeri Ida we bana munyafu kuli okutahobi era ingoma music yostaneliwo nambaze mwabone ho right ni ho left tingoma timbo vuba bana ba masaba bitiri kubandi kulakulanisa bito ne byefe nafe kubeho ngabe arebalebe shesimba saba ba masaba muite mu Elgon Festival ukuta kuikira mebintu bikalina even connection abone bulweso hola connection ino washuhira muntu alotawe ngaba masaba. I think last time haba mu Elgon Festival mijamu yaba half ifenga ba masaba oboli na misindwa oboli sironko bali bembalomba mwita kwetu se mijamu. I think we are going to perform on Friday. Kulake ba masaba kulishina music wefe ku TikTok training level what about hubande kuwakira tisho titefe kuwakira ba masaba ishe yo mwana wefe masaba halinga fefe babana bali eno wangu ano kuikanise hukanane ishe no bale bembalomba mu Elgon Festival aida woti ticket batirere ni olaisi tena hotitaru unyola wene esho isiba isi tina hotitari sibalere hu price ya chibitwalo chibiri ni shisenta ukinyola wa kitegezange aba organizer ni bukuka ni skampo ni tostera tiruhuka na hospital music wefu eruma saba humure horebena yihangaje hali ba masaba mbalomba fesitana Elgon Festival hura ke on Friday ba masaba bana mwenye face kuruhimba on Friday I think international music batakwimba international bananu bachori bananu on Saturday. On Sunday baba bole bali DJ ku muziki kale bali be bamasaba mbalumba ngo wanyolireyo ba ku street over ku social media balebe utakunywa vusela DJ Nasa DJ Nasa yo halo memoye
muzindalo gwamire andi ohamba yo amasina gase bananga bali DJ Nasa waganala banaye mboshi shiringa mboshi esikuloma kuri fo kwimba ko hanyumao watandika mu 2026 muna mungu mibiri mmekayo mumukage nyumayo ekobatsagako ni shesikulanga kuri chance eshe feda kobatsaga needs promotion aringe so yanyumao fewa kuloma kuri isho itsakuba kuna boa abantu babonera busa odia bananu wanywa uigula okachupa wangule chupa kwegamba ebintu byabatsaga biryo nesawe n'ebintu byatsirenga bishuka mokoli mu modern kumulembe gwesi baranga bali kumushaka gwa.com. Music ife okwimba hanyumao yabe kwimba bakusasula niyo kwetsa kwimba da nesawe nale bakusasula kwetsa kwimba kwegamba shakuwagamani kuba nti nafe kuyongera n'indongo yefe kutya mumoni era shinonga nambabolere nti kendo kuganika nti lwekubase niyo mwimbi uwanyowamo baba banyowada obula afe niyo kutsa kuba badwera dalasi niyo tsa kuba number 1 mukuninisa music uwemba alerevo ekuba byose iza kubikola yade kuza munyanze nza kuza enge ndongo nkole china njini ni sebei era bero subirari babimbi banama Buganda nga lulabetse bimba anesho nga nibyo barula sho kulukwimba bagisuffenye era fana ni poster majibone abana baliko bali bagisu nimwetse mulire ndonge nenjeri yesi kola shina yesi saka yamo lwekuba buli muntu ali ninjeri yesa akozesa mensasi yewe so ali sensasi yasenyera yabenge iliko gametsi yo gundi ngeri nkaru so runa kuro nganire kubenga kubusana no kwegamba mbone nti sawa kambombo gana kukitsu sambo bakwira kakubalayi lekuba akuntu wabale bajeke nabi senga nabirire mu town imo iliyo bale bese nabatsagani nabo ku street nga kunywega mulezo no bafuka bebuvunanyizi wabakuba bikaru atuwa yotegeka kolinesho kwetse kukubona alisho banderera no mumbale meziamu kubimbira kwegamba ni mwetse kubusanira awene abakunira mega murundi ninga byali natulako busanire ashira so kale umulembe gwashukire meransima na biprisira wanyala kubanga wakulwanirira lekuba efe abakale sinamo baromanti yabawangala kachupa ana kafundiko ka soda wigula omugari wa wangule echupa ya soda bomuntegerere muri ichupa nesawe wetsa wingira mugari wasanyuka kuli nibyana bikana bikuwewetaga ko mabega mugongo wegamba na wetsano yadengo rumuhuru abo mwana oragenda ali anikinise nyashi ibintu bibakabira yin balemezi amiri ni ibintu byose itsana igiro bono mwana ifana ature bye mugarida balemezi amu yategeka kwegamba bali besiringi wetsano ngoli busoka lera ko mukasi wano mulwanirano kuba abana bakana bamema bisige ni bandi ibintu byanye byebei wero atonde bitu byatonda byabusa nenye mwiro kunkonkonya amana kundara ali gugo ekawalata arakatsa ibisa mukasoli ole barula esi bamutondera ota ashiri awene oni bali
region of Karamoja, Kenya, Busoga, Bukedi, and others, because that is where the festival is focusing, and all these populations are going to be in this town. From the relational perspective,